Hey up everyone, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well. So we recently had the reveal of Streets of Tarkov. This was done in conjunction with PC Gamer, and at the same time it was done on the official Battlestate Games YouTube, and that map looks absolutely amazing. But what I didn't notice at the time was that after the reveal on the PC Gamer YouTube stream, there was an interview with Nikita not shortly after it. Now, I never saw that because I was watching the reveal on the Battlestate Games YouTube channel, which I'm glad I did because PC Gamer actually cut footage out of the reveal of Streets of Tarkov. If you compare the two side by side, they roughly cut, well, I don't know how much they roughly cut out, but they did cut a fair bit out of it, so I'm glad that I watched it on the Battlestate Games YouTube channel. Anyway, I've rewatched the stream with PC Gamer and watched the Nikita interview, and he gives us an insight into what we can expect from patch 12.7. So Nikita tells us that with 12.7 we will be getting the expansion to the customs map, and he says that it's going to enlarge that map by between 30 and 40%, which is a big increase in size. It's going to give us a fair bit of play space on that map, and 30 to 40% is pretty huge. I'm not unsure if there's going to be any underground parts to this. I'm hoping that there might be a little bit of an underground part as well, but we'll have to wait and see. We haven't seen a sort of in-game reveal of that part of the map yet, so we don't actually know what buildings we're going to be able to go in, maybe what buildings we'll be able to climb up or scale up, so we're just going to have to wait and see with that one. But yeah, that will be included with 12.7. He also says that there'll be a complete overhaul of the skills system. Now, we don't know if that's going to be complete wipe of the skills and reset them, or whether it's going to be a partial wipe of some of them to test it. That hasn't been confirmed yet. Wiping the skills between wipes though kinda doesn't make sense to me, but it has happened before. It happened between the last wipes, so we'll have to see where they go with that one, whether they wipe them all or whether there's a partial wipe or whether they just leave them all together. I'm not too sure on that one yet, but the rumours I'm hearing at the moment is that they will completely wipe the skills, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. He went on to talk about the boss for Shoreline. Now, whilst he was giving the interview, just before he started talking about the boss for Shoreline, he said in the next update. Now, it's unclear to me whether he was still talking about 12.7 or whether he was then talking about maybe 12.8. It sort of seemed like he was going on about the update after 12.7, but don't quote me on that. So it could be that in 12.7 we do get the Scav boss for Shoreline, but I'm not too sure right now. This guy's name's going to be Sanitar, and he's going to be based on Shoreline. We don't know where right now. We'll have to wait and see on that one, but he does say that this guy will be able to heal fellow Scavs. So if you don't kill a Scav and you just damage them, Sanitar will be able to heal them up. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works. I'm quite liking the idea of that. Now, apparently this will be the precursor to the buddy heal system. This is something that PMCs are going to get available eventually. This is where you will be able to use your meds to heal a squad mate. You won't have to throw stuff down on the floor for them or put it in a bag and drop your bag, because 9 times out of 10 your meds will fall through the floor. You'll be able to heal them directly with your meds, so that'll be a good one to see. The downside to that is that at the moment, if one of your squad mates is down and maybe they need a survival kit to fix a limb, you're able to just throw it down and you can get back to the action. In a buddy heal system, I would expect that you're going to be locked into an animation along with your fellow squad mate, which takes 2 of you out of the action instead of just 1. So that could be a drawback to that, but it'll be an interesting system to have, and I think it's long overdue, some sort of way to heal your friends in game, so I'm looking forward to that one. And that was pretty much it for the information that we got about 12.7. Nikita wasn't giving too much away. He says that recent patches have obviously been quite technical and being aimed at bug fixes, and that will still be the case with 12.7, but we will get a lot of content on top of that as well. So I'm hugely looking forward to the customs expansion. I think it's been a while since the customs had a little bit of loving. It obviously had the expansion, it's about 1.5 years ago now that we got that, so it's nice that that map's getting a little bit more attention thrown on it. I do like customs. And we did have a little bit more info on Streets of Tarkov, but obviously Streets of Tarkov isn't going to be in 12.7. We are looking, as far as I know, at patch 0.13, so we're looking towards the back end of the year, in my opinion, for that map being released. But it does look as though they've put some good work into it. I've seen some sort of alpha pictures of Streets of Tarkov, and comparing those against the footage that we saw the other night just shows how far it's come along. It looks a hell of a lot different and it looks a lot better. there. But apparently some of the skyscrapers in this are not going to be playable from the start, but they will be included in as DLC. Now if you bought the EOD edition of the game, you will see that all DLC is included, but they've never really spoken too much about what might be in DLC. When we might get DLC is kind of one of those things that's there, very rarely spoken about, but the rumours are that the skyscrapers will be included into DLC. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see which ones we can't get in, and then we'll be able to work out which ones might be in DLC in the future. But Streets of Tarkov is going to be massive. Its actual footprint I don't think will be too much bigger than the current maps that we've got. I think it'd be comparable to maybe Reserve or Shoreline, but I think in the vertical, looking at how high we can go and how far underground we can go, it's definitely going to be bigger than anything we've got before. So I'm hugely looking forward to that. And there's some good stuff coming out this year, and of course the anti-cheat, they're still working on that, they're still combating cheats. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the customs expansion. The wipes of the skills, not so much, but we'll see what happens with that. I'm assuming that we're going to have other ways to maybe level up our skills. Could be that some of that is tied in with the hideout, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, let me know in the comments section down below what you think about all of this that is coming out. Are you hyped for some of that? Are you not too bothered about it? Let me know in the comments section. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.